Hey everybody, what's up? Hello. Thank you. Thanks. How you guys doing? You're welcome. I'll explain all this as soon as I get more people coming in. Keep the guys, do me a favor. Can you keep the taps going until I'm done doing readings? Can you? I appreciate it. Thank you. Can you share the video? I appreciate that too. And just the taps would be great. Hello, hi Paco. What up? It's one of my good moderators around here. Paco and Karen are really good on here. I have other good moderators too, but those are my pretty much loyal ones. I don't pay them; they always come on. And I try my best to thank them when I can remember, because I do readings and I don't remember things because it hurts. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it's hard for me to remember things, so I try to remember to thank them when I can. How you guys doing? Alright, so I'm getting more people in, so I'm going to explain, thank you guys for the gift, so I'm going to explain how this works and what to expect and all that stuff, okay? So, I am a psychic medium. I'm more of a medium than a psychic. I connect with loved ones who've crossed over into the light, and if I give validation, I'll come and I'll tell you what they look like. A lot of times if they show themselves to me looking young, I do not see them old, bald, gray, overweight. I don't see them on their deathbed. So when they come to me, that's how they look, young. And I'll give you validation. Like I said, only you two know. Sometimes I can see behind them for more validation. This runs in my family, and I was born with this, and I am certified as a medium, and now I teach mediumship to certify other people in person, not online. I am going on tour in a couple months, so I am excited. Thank you. I didn't know I was pretty, but thanks. That's funny. I'm so pretty. So that's what I do. And this is called automatic writing, and it's just scribbles, and that's all it is. The kind of form of automatic writing I have is a rare kind, and that's what I do to give validation. You'll see my eyes closed, you'll see me scribbling, and that's how I do it. And let me think what else you need to know. When I connect with Spirit, they're going to give you what you need, what you need, not what you want to hear. Thanks, Stacy. And that's how it usually works. Spirit will, I'm trying to think what else you need to know about Spirit. I don't connect with people that's passed before 30 days, so after 30 days is when I can connect with them. I do not connect with babies, infants, toddlers, and I don't connect with animals. And what else do you need to know? So on my Facebook page, I just got done doing free readings on there. I go on there and where I'm being drawn to, that's where I pick people. I don't pick anybody, I just get where I'm being drawn to. On here it's different. I do the live video because on here I do this for validation, to show people it's real. On TikTok I do it a different way of validation. So when I do it on there, it's when I do it on Facebook, it's different because I can't stop to get validation, if that makes sense. Again, I don't connect with babies. I don't do future readings or anything like that. I'm just a medium. I connect with people who've crossed over. And to get on the live, I'm going to tell you guys, if any of you guys are waiting in line on that live and I've done a reading for you, whether it be a Zoom, phone reading, or on here, please step aside so I can allow somebody else to come through. Because if I catch you lying, a Spirit will tell me, and I'm going to call you out. So don't be that person where I have to call you out and embarrass you. So please step aside so other people can come on. You have to have 1,000. I guess these are TikTok rules, they're not mine. You have to have 1,000 followers to join the live. So if you know somebody that's got 1,000 followers on their account, maybe you can ask them to do this when I come on, or try to get 1,000 followers. It's not my rules though. But again, if you guys want it where it's not the live video, follow me on my Facebook. That one up there. There's a link under that picture. Click on that, like and follow it. That's where I will be sometimes on Sundays where I do readings where I'm not doing the live videos. Okay. So I just got done doing free readings on there. Let me see who's on here.
Hi.
Hi. One thing, you guys, if you guys are in line for the video, make sure you know how to see. I can't hear. You have a lot of background. All right. If you guys are doing my videos, please know how to turn on the camera, because the more I'm sitting here waiting, the more I'm losing people, and I got to go to the next person. No offense. Hello?
I was drying my hair. I'm so
Oh,
excited. Hi,
hi.
Paul.
How are you?
Good.
What have I done a reading for you before?
Never.
What's your first?
I've
What's
always
your first
waited in
name?
line, but never.
What's that?
Rebecca. My first name is Rebecca.
And then who would you like me to connect with?
My father, Todd.
What's his last name?
His last name is spelled Jauch. It's pronounced Yauk.
Yauk.
Yes.
Sorry for how long has it been since he's crossed over?
4 years.
Yauk, you said? Sorry for loss. Let me see if we connect them. Understand, when I connect with spirit, they're going to show themselves to me looking young. They're not going to look like you remember them when they come up, when they cross over. I mean, when they come through. Your dad loves you. He says, I don't want you to remember me how I passed away laying there like I'm dying. Why do you? So I get that with spirits. They don't like us to remember them how they died. You got to remember him how he lived, because you're not going to heal yourself, and you're only going to keep reliving that death over and over, because that's not where he's at. You understand that?
I do.
He was in pain before he passed away. Does that make sense? Some
Yes.
kind of pain.
Yes.
So was this like a cancer?
No, he died from liver failure, cirrhosis of the liver failure.
Your dad visits you in dreams, but he says sometimes you feel like he left you completely. He never did. He said, I've always been there every day. He likes dropping pennies and dimes for you, so you pay attention to those.
They're all over the house. That's so crazy and random. Like, I don't know how change gets in certain spots and it's just there. So, yes, that is the thing.
He says he's moved things around, but let me see. You like to watch TV, so he likes to sit next to you while you're watching the TV. In the past, he said he's turned it off. I don't know if you remember that, but there was a time where the TV got turned off while you were watching it. He was sitting next to you. Your dad used to be an active person when he was alive, before he got sick, before all this went down.
Yeah.
He loved his family, he loved being active. He liked watching some sports. He loved just being outside in general. So there's a gentleman that comes forward in his 20s, like they always show themselves to me and have been young looking this way. So he's got dark brown hair, kind of like medium length in his 20s. He's wearing a hat. He's got a mustache. Is that him?
That's him.
T-shirt and jeans. I'm seeing a necklace and I can't tell what I'm seeing because I see things so quick. I can't get like when I'm seeing normal to describe what I'm seeing. But does this necklace have something to do with his memory or something?
No, the only thing I have of that is him is his ashes.
Was it made into a necklace?
I haven't done anything with it because I'm afraid to, I don't like to touch it.
He never gave you a necklace? I don't want to assume. I just see what I'm seeing.
And no, I don't know what the necklace is.
Okay, so it's not. So I don't want to guess. I know spirits don't lie, so I'm not going to sit there. But I'm just going to keep going with this. But don't tell me too much because I don't. I like them to tell me. Okay.
Okay.
I just need validation on some things. Like you know what I'm saying. But I don't need like you tell me too much. Your dad says he's found himself a new job in heaven, and he wants you to know. And I asked him what he's doing, and he's saying that he's a spirit guide now for helping other people. He's got a beautiful house on the shores of a lake. There's a small dog running around, so that's either kids or somebody in the family is watching over. He's very proud of you, he said, and he doesn't want you to be so hard on yourself. He's reminding you to take more time for yourself. And don't believe everything that everybody's saying about you. It's on them, not you. It says you're beautiful. And don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. What do you want to say to him or ask him?
It's, I mean, he knows I actively talk to him on a daily basis. I love him so much and I miss him. I just, um, he knows. He knows.
What's
And I
that?
thank you so much, Paul. He knows. I talk to him all the time. I'm glad that he's not hurting anymore. I hope he's surrounded by family, and I just hope he's doing well.
Saying I love you, sweetheart. You know where I'm at. Just wave goodbye. Does that
Thank
sound
you.
like your dad?
Yeah,
You're
it
welcome.
did. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So I get validation. I thank you. And that's how I do readings, you guys. Validation. Can you guys do me a favor? Just keep the taps going until I'm done. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you. Tammy Gomez, are you there?
Yeah. There we go. Yes.
Okay. Is it in Tammy?
Yes, sir.
And then who do you want me to connect with?
My dad, Manuel
What's his last name?
Gomez, Gomez,
Sorry for the last one. You passed away.
1987.
Have I done a reading for you before?
No, sir.
Your dad is apologizing because he never got to say goodbye to you, but he also says he's sorry that he wished he could have been a better dad to you when you were younger. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Because he said things to you, and he's sorry that he said those things to you, and that hurt you. And he said also he could have been there for you a lot more when you were younger. You kind of feel him when he comes around. He tells me if you talk to him. He comes to me in his 20s, short, dark brown hair, wearing t-shirt and jeans. Guys always wear t-shirt and jeans.
Yes.
He tells me he has 2 dogs with him, so that his or somebody in the family is watching. You can't get that thought over your dad when he passed away out of your head. You were with him, correct?
Yes.
Because he's getting frustrated with that because you always relive that time when he passed away when you watched him die. And he says, that's why it's not, he goes, sometimes it's not good to have your kids watching you that way when you pass. Because now she can't get it out of her head. And I don't want her to keep thinking that way because I'm not that way anymore. I'm up here. That was the past.
Okay.
He's saying he's free of this. His health problems. He's saying, I wish in a way you can go seek somebody to talk to because I feel like this has gone too far because your whole life has been depressed since this way. You've never been happy. You never tried to heal yourself. You understand what he's saying?
Yes.
He's got everything he wants up in the cabin, up in heaven, near the mountains. That's where he's at.
Beautiful.
I'm getting the tattoo. Are you talking about the tattoo or you got one of his memory?
No.
Why am I seeing tattoo then? We're just talking about the tattoo.
I have a big one.
Oh, that's what I asked. I said, do you have one? Or are you talking about getting one?
Oh, gotcha. Yes, I have one. A big
So that's
one. Yes.
validation that he knows that. I don't feel like this guy likes to talk very much. What do you want to ask or say to him?
I've had other people tell me he's with me all the time. And that's been just recently. I haven't felt it. But people have told me that he is. So I just wanted to validate
Of course I'm with you. The reason you're not feeling it is because you keep remembering me how I died. You blocked me out. That's why I'm telling you, you need to go get help to talk about this so I can get in more. But I can't.
That makes sense.
I'm worried about you.
That makes sense.
You get that healing, I can get through. So what he's saying is, in heaven, it's a higher vibration. Earth is a different vibration. And then you're going through, you're depressed or you're still mourning after all this time. He's trying to get through. He can't because you're depressed. Does that make sense? That those vibrations ain't working right. Then the only way he can get through is if you start allowing yourself to heal, to talk about it to somebody that's a professional, so you can get through. You need probably your counseling. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because you're depressed after this. You allowed yourself to get to that point.
Yeah, moments. Yeah.
Everything is going to be okay. Tell her that I love her. And don't be picking fights with your siblings.
Okay.
Baby, goodbye. Does that sound like
Okay.
him?
Yeah, yeah. He was always saying that. Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a big validation there, then.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for your time.
You're welcome. God bless.
Thank you. You too.
So this is how you guys, this is about, validation is the truth. So if a medium can't give you validation, then I would probably say they're not true. Oh, you can
Okay.
just, yeah, you're okay. It'll hang up on itself.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Mhm. So anytime you guys want to schedule a private reading with me, all you have to do is all you have to do is hang up, and then it will hang up on its own. There you go.
Here's
Anytime
the
you guys
hang
want
up.
to schedule a private reading with me, all you have to do is message me. There's a link under my picture, and then you click on it, and I can schedule a private reading with you. I don't know how to. There you go. But I need you guys to do me a favor. I need the algorithms to go up, so I need you guys to keep those taps going. I need to get up a little bit more, please, and thank you. I appreciate that. I do a lot of free readings on here, and I don't ask a lot from you guys, but that's the only thing I need is you guys to keep the taps up. That's all. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just until I'm done, I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. So you guys for all the gift givers. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. I'm just waiting for you to get on. So if you guys are on the video chat, please know how to figure out how to turn on the video, because the longer I wait, the longer I lose people.
I'm so
And
sorry.
I have to go to the next person.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Sorry. Hi.
Sorry. Hi. What's your first name?
Jamie?
Jimmy or Jamie?
Jamie, yeah.
Jamie. Jamie, who would you like me to connect with?
My dad, Wib, W-I-B,
That is, wait, really quick, is that his real name?
Wilbert.
All right, because they don't have nicknames in heaven.
Okay.
And what's his last name?
Merrithew. Do you want me to spell it?
Yeah.
Merrithew.
Merrithew?
Merrithew.
Merrithew?
Yeah.
So I'm saying with the right spirit.
Yeah,
Sorry for your
you
loss.
got
How long has it been since he's crossed over?
About 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too soon. I need 30 days before I'm able to connect. They won't allow me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry. All mediums
That's
will do
okay.
that. They'll tell you that. It's just how it is up there, because they're getting healed, and
Yeah.
it's a process they have to go through, because their time is not
Okay.
like ours. I'm sorry.
That's
You want to try
okay.
and extend?
Okay, thanks.
Sorry. Thank you, though.
How do I hang up on you here?
Just hang up, and then it will. Right, there you go. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, what's your name, Carmen?
Yes, Carmen.
And then who do you want me to connect with?
My husband,
Sorry for your loss. What's his first and last name?
Steve Richard. It's spelled like Richard. R-I-C-H.
How do you pronounce that?
Richard.
Richard?
Richard.
Richard?
Yes.
So Steve Richard, right? How long has it been since he's crossed over?
5 months?
And have I done a reading for you before?
No.
So this is health related. He tells me he's free of this. I'm assuming it's health related.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Um, um, sorry, like when they're talking, I don't remember, but I think he says something that this is health related.
Okay.
James and Cardinals, pay attention to those. In the past, he said I messed with the lights in the living room. So your dad's just a quiet guy. He just comes in and goes. He doesn't do too much. Like he stops in, checks you, and then he leaves. If that makes sense. This gentleman comes to me in his 20s. That's how they show themselves in heaven. Short, dark brown hair, wears a hat.
Yes.
You sure? This man was a blue collar worker, like a hard worker, right?
Yes.
Like I see by the he shows me when he's younger, and then you can just tell he's got like a hard worker. I don't know if he worked. It's just physical work is what I'm getting. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And I think this physical work did a lot on his body, and that's one of the things that I think finally is that before he crossed. So pay attention to bees. Bees would represent somebody that is a hard worker. I said, "What did you like to do when you were alive?" You said, "Honestly, I just wanted some peace, watch TV, and drink a beer, and be left alone." That's how he said it. Does that make sense?
A lot. Yeah.
Because he worked hard and stuff.
All he did was work.
He says, "I didn't mind it. I had to pay the bills, and you know how that goes." But he wants you to understand he's got a permanent vacation up here. He's happy. Did you have a brothers that passed away? Is that
Oh
right?
God. Yes.
And he says, tell her I have a beautiful country house in heaven. I'm with my brothers. It's always singular, plural. I can never get it right, but if that makes sense to you. So he's happy there with his brother.
It's my brother. Oh my God.
Your brother?
My brothers, both of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wow. There's no way you would have known any of that.
He says one has short, dark brown hair, looks a lot like him.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
The other one I think's got some facial hair, right? With a little bit longer hair. Is that right? Your brother?
Yeah. Yes. One has longer.
So these are the men that are standing behind him. There's no way for me to know this, correct? I don't know you. There's no way.
No, not at all.
He's laughing. He goes, tell her that when her brothers come to visit, they do mischief.
Yeah, they do. Wow.
I said, what are you and your sons doing together? And he goes, right now we're all doing different things. Like right now we're doing things like fishing right now. We're always doing something different. It's not always work. That's just the past. You're that. It's just the past. I could put it. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done with that.
He said fishing.
Yeah. They're out fishing. That's what they're doing all together right now. But they're doing a lot of different things together. You have like I want to say it's like an old blue shirt or something of your dad's. Do you have, or did you? An old blue shirt?
A
Color
blue
blue?
shirt. Yeah, my husband.
Yeah. Did you have it, or did you have it at one point?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's validation. I don't know. Just I asked him. He wants you to know that even though you thought your family is gone, they never left you. And you call on him. He said, you keep calling on us every day. We're going to be there. He goes, everything's going to be okay, honey.
Mm.
Tell her I love her. We'll talk soon. Sorry, goodbye. Your brother's away then.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. The brother thing is, I thought he was talking about his brother, but when I asked him, I said, can the brothers come forward, just show themselves to me? And behind him, I saw those two brothers. And then I described them that way, and you validated. There's no way for me to know that.
No, because one of them died. I want to
Sorry.
say 40 years ago, and one was maybe 6 years ago. But he was
Wow.
closer to my brother than me. I met him, I guess, through my brother. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there was
Did
no way
this,
you to know that.
did it blow your mind?
Yeah, it did.
If anybody needs my help, you send them my way, okay? If you think I did a good job, how's that?
I will. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Carmen. God bless you. And I hope you got some healing from that.
Thank you. I did. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
it.
you. You're welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Night.
Night.
So you guys, that's what a good medium does. They give validation. The validation is the truth. There's no way for me to know anything about her dad, how he looked, like rugged like that, like working hard, and then the brothers, it's crazy. You never know. But that's what I do in my readings. It's what I allow them to come through to deliver the messages of healing. I do a lot of readings, and some of them are just they kind of seem like basic, and I get that, and I can't help that. But then you get some that are heart touching, and some that are just blows your mind, and some that are I never know. I tell people all the time, none of my readings are ever the same because I never know what's going to come out of it. But as a medium, I got to be the one that's got to do all the work. I got to be asking the questions and stuff and keeping them and see what I can get. Let's see here. So for private readings, you pay. So if you're interested in scheduling a private reading with me, those are the ones you pay. And there, see the picture? There's a link under the picture. You click on the link, and it will take you to my Facebook page. And that's the best way to schedule a reading with me. If you can't, you can do it on here. But I wouldn't suggest doing it on here because a lot of people don't go back to their messages on here. And I just go through all that work. So that would be the best way is schedule a reading with me. There's the link under my picture. And let's see who the next person is. Please keep the taps going. You guys are awesome with the taps. Please share the video. And thank you. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I've met with you before. Thank you for choosing me again.
Oh, I've already done a reading for you before.
Yeah, but a long time ago.
Oh, I can. That's the rule. I can only do one reading for each person. I'm so sorry.
Oh, but I just want to do a connection with somebody else though.
I'm sorry. It's just one person. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I
So,
can't help it. That's just the rule I made. I mean, I just try to be fair with everybody to get somebody else. I'm sorry.
okay, a shout out for everyone who, giving. We're not alone, and thank you for your gift and sharing
Thank
it
you.
freely with people.
God bless you. Thank you. Nice to see you again. But thank you so much for being real and honest. Thank you. God bless you.
No problem. Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome. So somebody's asking how you get a reading. A paid reading, it just has a picture. You see my picture? There's a link. Under that link, you click the link, and it'll take you to my Facebook page, and that's where you schedule a reading with me. Make sure you guys follow me because I do. So I'm always on here. Let me see who the next person is.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm just waiting for you to come on to show your picture. I'm sorry, your face. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm coming. Hi. It's a little dark over here. There we go.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Satin.
Beth.
Satin.
How do you spell that?
Satynn. Pronounced like satin as in Satin.
Satin.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So Satin, who do you want me to connect with today?
My mom.
Sorry for your loss. What's their first and last name?
First and last name, April. Barber.
When did she pass?
3 years ago.
Is that the name she passed away with?
Correct.
All right. Something's not right. Hold on. Let me see something. Sorry for your loss. Was her death kind of tragic?
It was during COVID.
So I don't know. I can't connect with her. So when I try to connect with her, if my pen goes like a circle instead of like this, it goes in a circle. I feel like a void. Like there's something I can't do, and so I keep calling for her. And when I call for her, the pen will go like that. Like there's nothing. I can't get nothing. I can't connect. So when I connect with the spirit guide, I said, "Where's April Barber's soul?" And what I got was that the spirit guide said she hasn't crossed over yet, and I felt like it was some kind of tragic for her. Her death was some kind of tragedy for her, at least. Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes sense.
So I don't. If she is stuck, which I think she may be, Satin. I don't know if you believe in God or anything, but if you do, or have your family do this, every night you pray and ask God to have a family member come through to get your mom into the light so she can go home. And after around 30 days, you and your family are going to start getting the dreams more. Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes sense.
And that's when you're going to know she's crossed over. But I can't
Well, I
do anything
appreciate
until
that.
then. Huh?
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. You're welcome. I wish I can do more, but I'm kind of tied at that end.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I
Thank God
appreciate
bless
the
you.
advice.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you guys for the taps. Appreciate you guys. Thanks guys for following me. Let me see. Hello?
Hi, sorry, I was trying to get my camera turned
Oh,
on.
it's okay. You're good. Just to make sure you're still there. Hi, what's your first name?
My name's Heather.
Heather, who do you want me to connect with?
My boyfriend.
I'm sorry. What's his first and last name? How old are you, by the way? You look young.
Thanks, I just turned 33.
Oh, wow, you look
My
younger than that. I'm sorry,
birthday,
my bad.
yeah, my birthday is July 20th, 1990. I just woke up from a nap too, so I'm kind of like
No, you're okay. You look really young in my video. And what's his first and last name?
Benjamin Helmenstein.
Benjamin?
Yeah,
What's his last name?
Helmenstein. It's spelled H-E.
Helmenstein?
Yeah,
When did he pass away?
in March.
Have I done a reading for you?
No, you haven't. I'm actually
What's
really,
up?
you haven't. I'm actually really excited. I've been wanting a reading from you.
All right, thank you. I just want to make sure. Give me 1 second. So when I do connect with them, they always come to me looking like in their 20s. It's going to tell me what you need, not what you want to hear. And try to be as open as you can, because the more open you are, the more easier it is for the message to come through.
Okay.
Benjamin Helmenstein. Saying that when he passed away, it didn't hurt. It was quick for him. Was this like an accident? Because I heard the word crash.
Um,
Does that make sense? So would you tell me that
it,
it's some kind of accident?
it was an accident. It wasn't a crash, but it was an accident.
Okay, so sometimes maybe that's what he's trying to show me. Let me tell me that's somehow spirits will tell me certain words like that, so I get me on the right track, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's kind of a taller guy, or slender, right? When he's younger.
Um, well, and he was young when he passed too. Taller, yeah, I mean, average height, I'd say.
So he's got like light brown hair, lighter color
Yeah.
brown hair, short light brown hair, and he's wearing like a sweater. long sleeve shirt or sweater. That's what I'm seeing. And he's smiling.
Yeah, that was his comfort, was his sweatshirts.
He's always wearing sweaters.
Yeah, that was like he would sleep in his sweatshirts even if it was hot.
Maybe
Like,
just want like to give you like a piece like this one like that or something. You don't seem like leaning up against you and sitting so close to you a lot of times, like his energy, or his, you know what I'm saying? You know he's there because he's like he gets like when he sits next to you, he doesn't sit next to you. He like pulls and she pushes himself right next to you. If that makes sense.
yeah, it's beautiful. It sometimes it's hard because it makes me want to hold him and he's not physically here, but I do feel him all around me. I'm pretty sure we cuddle still.
Mhm. Pay attention to Blue Jays, and he says he also visits you in dreams.
So the night that it happened, he came to me in my dream, very vividly. And since then, I haven't been remembering my dreams. So I feel like he might be, but I think that from the trauma and stuff, my brain's not there yet where I can
Yeah, Chris,
maybe
that's what
remember.
you told me. When you're saying that, you said that something about you suppressed it, suppression. You're suppressing those feelings. So when you're suppressing it, and you're sad or depressed, it's like we're going through a tunnel vision. He's trying to get through, and that energy, like I said, ours energy's not there yet, so you can't get through until you heal yourself a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm in
Yeah.
therapy and
Oh, good, good. Keep that therapy up, because the more you're talking about it, the more he's going to be able to get through with his energy.
yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep the promises that we made. And I'm sorry I left you I'm sorry I left you with these questions with no answers. I literally dropped the ball, and I'm sorry. Was he? Did he? Did he have some kind of addiction? Because he
Yeah.
says, "Tell her that I'm free," and I go, "What do you mean you're free?" And he goes, "Tell her that I'm free of drugs." And so that's why I wanted to validate that for you. Like he's once you cross into the light, that did not go with him. His addictions.
Thank you. This was definitely meant to happen. I was literally right before I came on here talking to my friend about how I felt like there was still so many things left unsaid, and I literally said there were so many questions unanswered, which is what he said. So, it's like you just said that and I just said that. So that's him reiterating that he's with me and this is him trying to, you know, it's
He's
beautiful.
reminding you that he never left you, but I see him like he likes to hold your hand.
I'm just writing down some of the notes like he holds
No,
my
okay.
hand.
He says that when you're alone or when you're talking with him, that's when he's always with you.
I talk to him a
And he
lot.
says, I need her to understand that I never did this to hurt her. I don't want her to blame herself anymore. She didn't do anything. And I don't want her to feel the guilt anymore. I think he's saying the could have, would have, should have, that you wish you could have done that. You could have been there. You could have called him to stop him. You wish you could have done, something. Does that make sense? Because he's saying that you keep going through that for your mind. And he's saying, no matter what, that was my decision. And I need you to forgive yourself so that you don't hold that no more. I'm not angry with you, but you got to forgive yourself so that so you can let that go. And he goes, honey, I'm finally free of this. So you need to let that go. He goes, I'm sorry I did this to you. He says, I'm sorry I left you when I did, and all that. He goes, all that BS. I can't say the word. He almost made me cuss. He likes to cuss, so he almost cuss. Sometimes when spirits cuss, it's validation, but I can't do that on TikTok. I have to watch. I can feel it coming, but I can't let it happen. He lives in a big mansion in heaven. He says it's glorious. That's why he's laughing. He goes, it's glorious. I got all my cars here. I got everything I ever wanted. Just you don't have to worry about me. I keep seeing this guy with birds. Pay attention to the birds. I wonder if that's why he keeps seeing the birds. I think he visits you sometimes when you're outside. Pay attention to the birds.
Okay.
No, he said like the what was it called, the blue jays. But just pay attention to any kind of bird that's trying to get your attention.
And I feel like I have seen some birds, so I'll try and pay more attention.
Squirrels are kind of, he views you as a squirrel. They're funny. They're um, mischievous. Squirrels are they don't like drama. Because any animal that sees like danger, I always think if they don't like drama, so they run away from it. Squirrels are very curious in nature. So does that sound like him?
Yeah.
So pay attention to the squirrel because I just seen the squirrel.
Okay.
They like to play too. He's showing me. He's going like this with his necklace. Do you know what that means? Do you have his necklace or do you wear one?
Yeah, I have his necklace. I normally don't ever take it off. I just took it off to take a shower. I had gotten it for him for his birthday. And he died in it, so it's very sentimental.
I'm supposed to ask you about the tattoo.
I got 2 tattoos for him.
You said that's my girl. Keep laughing. Because I want you to be happy. I mean, he goes, when I said that, I really mean that. I'm okay when you're ready, whenever I am okay with that. I'm all good jealous. Not like I would be down there, but I want you to be really happy again. This is your life. You need to live it.
That's hard. It's
He
hard to
wants you
even
to live
think
your
about.
life the best you can, but he doesn't want you to keep going back because it's not fair for you. But he goes, if you listen to my words, I'm telling you the truth. I don't want you to blame yourself for anything anymore. I don't want you to think you could have done anything. Let that go. I'll always love you. I'm always going to be there for you. And you'll find me in different areas and different spots. You know you will. Because I'm back because I'm that kind of guy. He's laughing because I'm that kind of guy. So like, he's kind of different from me. Like he likes to goof. He's a goofy guy. He likes to do dance moves and just makes people laugh. You know. He's
Yeah,
really smart.
we were always making each
Wait,
other laugh. He's funny. I just love
I
how
just see him put his like feet up on the table and puts his hands up like this. And he's leaning back. Very
yeah,
sweet right now.
he would
He's
sit
all
like,
over the place. Huh?
yeah, that's how he would sit back. I'm just so grateful how things work like this because I was kind of having a hard day. I come and go in waves, that's grief. But I was just talking to my friend like a minute before I came in here, and I was saying like, I wish like there's so much left unsaid. Like, I wish, and I was telling her I feel still guilt, and regret and all, so it's like he's here, he's listening, and he's trying, and through you, he's able to talk to me,
Is this
and
helping you through the guilt and what you're feeling? I hope the
yeah.
healing.
Yeah, it's helping a lot with healing right now. I'm a little emotional, but um, it was meant to.
He's interrupting. He says, "Guilt. There's no guilt. What's she guilty about? She's guilty of
Yeah,
loving. That's all she's guilty of. She didn't do nothing wrong. He likes to call you baby or something, baby.
yeah, he does. He calls me. Yeah.
I'm seeing. Did he have tattoos on his hand
Oops.
or his fingers? Are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally pressed the button.
It's okay.
Um,
Did he have tattoos or just something else jumping in?
he had a couple, yeah, and it was in that general area, not on his hand, but
Okay, so maybe that's what I'm saying. What do you want to ask or say to him? Anything else before he goes?
I talk to him a lot, and I have like my own kinds of gifts that I go. It's a long another story, but I talk to him a lot, and sometimes I think that he's actually talking back. Um,
It is his
I'm really,
telepathy. It's him.
it is him talking to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not crazy. Just try to be more open you are, the more you're going to get it. That makes sense. The more messages you'll get. And then try to heal. You're going to. I hope this helps heal you also with the therapy.
Yeah, so much. Thank you. Yeah, the last time I talked to him, I'm like, babe, am I even actually talking to you, or am I just talking to myself? He was like, no, babe, you're certifiably insane.
So that would be him because you know how he would talk.
Yeah.
It's funny. Sounds like his
Um,
personality on here.
yeah.
He's giving you a rose and he says, I love you.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
talk soon.
Thank
Does
you
that help
so
you?
much. Yeah, genuinely, I'm so grateful. Like, you have such a beautiful gift, and then to be able to help people connect with those that they've loved and lost. It's a selfless thing, and it's very healing if people are in the right place for it, but very healing. I'm incredibly grateful for you. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do this. I hope you got the healing you needed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're welcome.
much.
So that's how I do readings, you guys. It's validation's always the truth. No way for me to know this one. If you guys have been watching these readings today, there's no way for me to know that either about her boyfriend. It's crazy. And she needed it. You can tell she needed it. And so I hope she got the help that she needs so that she can move on. So I am done doing readings because I was doing readings earlier today on TikTok. I'm sorry, on Facebook, and then I came on here to do readings. So I'm really drained. I gotta stop because I gotta follow my body's telling me. Because I want to keep going, but I can't. It's just my body won't allow me to. But if you guys want to schedule if you guys want to schedule a private reading with me, all you have to do is message me. See that picture? There's a link under the picture. It goes to my Facebook page. See my picture? And then click on the link, and then you message me there, and that'd be the best way to schedule a reading with me. And make sure you guys follow me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, moderators, for coming through. Thank you, Paco and Karen, if you're here, and all my other moderators. Thank you. Thank you guys for the taps. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys are all wonderful. Appreciate you all. And I'll hopefully see you guys sometime this week. Oh, really quick before I go any further, I got to remind you guys. So on Tuesdays, this is my subscriber days. So if you subscribe to my page on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, I believe I'll be on here doing lives for just subscribers and doing readings for them. So if you're interested, subscribe, or you guys can watch. You guys can also watch me doing readings from there as well. God bless, and you guys have a good night. Thank you. Thank you.